guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Keke Letso, aka Keke. This is my channel Bophelo with Keke. Thank you so much for watching all the videos that I'm putting. Thank you so much for the subscriptions. New subscribers, welcome to my channel, and thank you so much for the likes and the comments. So today I'm going to talk about how to migrate to the UK as the midwife. We've been talking about the general nurses and other things that I talked on my videos. So today I thought I should talk to the midwives. Midwives, this is for you. Please remember to share these videos with your loved ones. We have midwives out there who'd want to know this information and would be interested to relocate to the UK. So, how to register as a midwife in the UK? One needs to hold a degree in midwifery. That is equivalent to the UK. It takes like 3 years to be a midwife here in UK. Or if you're a general nurse and you want to specialize with midwifery, they say the training should be for 18 months to 2 years. Yes, not 12 months. I know some countries like in Lesotho we do 1 year, but you can also go practice as an advanced midwife. Yes, then that's when you can come and register as a midwife this side. Some countries, they do 18 to 2 years. I know Botswana does about 1 year, 6 months. Yeah, some countries do about 2 years as a midwife. Those are the people I'm talking to. 18 months to 2 years. Then you also need to have passed your English proficiency test. I've talked about IELTS on the previous videos. You can go and watch and see what this IELTS contains. So the bands that they need here for English, for IELTS, is still the same with adult nursing. They need IELTS reading to be 7, speaking and listening, and at least 7 on those, and at least 6.5 in writing. And if you are doing OET, which is occupational English test, you need to have a B in reading, speaking and listening, at least a B, which is like 350, or at least C plus. Yes, I said reading, speaking and listening, you need to have 350 or a B, and on writing you need to have at least C plus or 300. With the new adjustments that they have done and they are going to be applicable in 2023, one will be able to combine the 2 tests that are written within a year. And if one is already in the UK, probably you are practicing as, let's say you are just a general, you are just a carer, you'll be able to now ask for the reference from your employer you ask for the reference from your employer to prove that you are able to communicate in English, and you have been with them for at least 12 months. That will just be an additional document. If you meet the requirements that I spoke about, the qualification that you trained, those years they need, and you have the English test, you have passed it, then you can now start onto the website and start your registration. The English test, note that you can write it later while you have already started, maybe with the verifications and all, but most people start with English because that's the one that that is difficult, and people keep failing it. And remember, the certificate is only for 2 years. It's only valid for 2 years. So most people always go right because that's the one that even needs a lot of money. So after you have passed that, so I'm going to say you wrote your test, now you have passed your test. After you are done with that, you can now start with the application process. You go on NMC website, you click on register as an adult nurse or midwife. There you go, do the verification. On this verification, they want to be sure that you are a midwife. That's the first step. It's the verification. Here you are going to upload your identity evidence, which is a passport, your qualifications, your registration information, nursing certificates, midwifery certificates, and your practicing license, the current practicing license. And then you pay £140 for this verification to be done. As part of verification, the NMC is going to request your own nursing council in your country to verify that you are indeed a midwife. So what you need to do is to go to your nursing council. If you have to do the application, you do the application, you pay the verification fee in your country so that they can provide to the NMC. So at this stage, after you have been verified, or while you are still waiting to be verified, you can continue with other things like health evidence. This is where you are going to go to the doctor to fill the forms that you are healthy and everything. You can do your police clearance and upload it when you got it. And if you have the English evidence of the English test, you can upload it as well. So when you are now verified, they are going to send you that you are verified, and there will be a link for you to do the CBT test, which is the computer-based test. This test is about £83, so you can just convert to your own currency. It's about £83. The NMC will send you the email, and then you get the Pearson View account. That you get the email that tells you to create the Pearson account. Then you go ahead and book this CBT on Pearson. Then it will be for midwife, the CBT for midwives. So when you are doing the trainings and studying for this CBT, it's going to be CBT for midwives. No, there's a difference for midwives and for adult nurses and for mental health nurses. So yourself, you're going to do for midwives. You go ahead and you study this, and this CBT, it's about 3 hours in total. There's part A and part B. Part A, it's 30 minutes. That's the numeracy or calculations. And the rest of the time, it's the part B, which is like the general or clinical aspect of midwifery. And as you pass, after writing this, immediately when you exit the building, you can get your results, or it can be within 2 hours. So you can check these results in the account that you created, your Pearson View account. Then you will see your results. Now that you've got your CBT, the registration is still not full. There's another test of competence that needs to be done, which is OSCE. This OSCE is done in the UK. So for you to do this OSCE, you need to come to the UK. So it's either you come to the UK, come into work, or maybe you can sponsor yourself to come and just do the CBT and go back home. But most people come to UK to work, already having the jobs, and you can find the sponsor to come this site and do the OSCE. So at this point now, if you want to come through sponsorship, you can start looking for the job, do the interview, the UK Trust, and after you've passed your interview, they'll give you the offer letter. And after you get the offer letter, you sign the agreement that you agree with the conditions that they said there and on the offer letter, or you decline and continue job hunting. And if you accept, they are going to send you certificate of sponsorship. This certificate of sponsorship, it's going to detail what they are sponsoring you with, and this is needed for visa application. Then the next step is for you to do the visa application. So this visa application, you're going to need your certificate of sponsorship, your identity documents, and your English proficiency test results, and you're also going to need the TB test certificate. So this TB test, the reason you can do it early or wait until you get your certificate of sponsorship. The reason most people wait until they get certificate of sponsorship, some employers delay to get back to you, and this TB certificate only lasts for 6 months. It expires after 6 months. So you'd have wasted your money that you did TB, and the employer delayed to give you certificate of sponsorship, or probably you delayed to even get the job itself. So you have to go and repeat another test. So it's best that when you have in hand certificate of sponsorship, that's when you can go ahead and do your TB test. And when you have your TB certificate and this COS and all the documents they need, you apply for visa and upload all the necessary documents on the visa application website, and then you might have to pay on your own this visa, or some trust will say they will reimburse when you come this side, or they'll pay right away for you. And when you get your visa, now you have to fly to the UK. Coming to the UK, your employer can decide that they are going to sponsor you with your flight tickets, or you're going to be the one to foot the bill for the flight tickets. And then you come to the UK. When you get to the UK, your employer is going to book for you the OSCE. Most employers also provide you with the training. They do arrangements for you to do the training to prepare for this OSCE. So OSCE is like the practical part, isn't it? The CBT, you are just writing like licensure. Yeah, the CBT is like licensure, where you are just writing all those things, calculating and everything. But the OSCE is the practical part. If you are going to do baby bath, they will be watching you do baby bath or resuscitation or whatever that they do for CBT for midwives. Then after you pass your OSCE, the results are usually within 7 days. 3 to 7 days you get your results that you've passed your OSCE. Now you can go ahead and complete the registration with the NMC. So here you're just going to go back on NMC website. If there were some other documents that you probably didn't upload, you finish up uploading them, and you verify that everything is in order and it's true to your knowledge, and you didn't leave anything out that is being required. And then you pay the registration fee of about £153. After paying this £153, you verify that this information is correct and true, and wait for 30 days to get your PIN as a midwife. Then after that, you start earning pounds. One thing that I forgot to say is that while you're still waiting, when you arrive to the UK, your employer, you will be working probably as a senior carer, depending on the arrangement with your employer. You will not be practicing as a midwife as yet because you don't have the PIN. So you'll be a senior carer, you'll still be earning something. And some employers provide accommodation when you come, so you'll still be having somewhere to stay until you secure your PIN. Then after that, you start getting full package of pounds. So as I was going through checking the amount that midwives get compared to adult nurses, they get the salary in a year is from £21,000 to £25,000. But for midwives, it starts from £31,000 to 42. Yeah, the one that I saw, it was saying up to £42,000. That is on band 5. So now imagine if you are now on the higher bands, it means you're going to eat a lot of moolah. Okay, it's going to be a lot of money. Thank you so much for watching this video. This is all I had for you. I'll see you again on the next videos. Bye.